Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Cancer, February 21, 2024. Dona senti let a second of this cosmic gold pass you by. With all of the planets spinning in a sacred symmetry, you can unlock your true master manifestation potential. In truth, whatever you desire can be yours if you're willing to work with intention, action, and the universe. Pull up your dream journal or vision board and look at what you'd like to create alongside the cosmos in the years ahead. If you start new patterns now, you may stick with them until you ultimately achieve them. Honor your ambition. It is time to acknowledge your desire for advancement when the moon in your sign squares the south node in Libra and the north node in Aries. The nodal squares will encourage you to be more action-oriented. But this might be uncomfortable if you are usually indecisive or insecure in your decisions. However, you may realize that you will not be successful unless you take a risk. Be confident in your ability to make the decisions that will lead to immense success for yourself and your career path. While the moon's return to your income sector tomorrow will add some balance and will both sharpen your nose for money and act as a trigger, all the focus today is on the other side of the financial fence. Just days after returning to your financial sector over the weekend, Venus catches up with Mars, bringing the planets of money and drive together just as there is a real chance to take your financial power back. You may experience an increase in perspective of some kind. It's especially important now to focus on a diet of healthy foods that nourish your mind as well as your body. Really limit the amount of processed food you eat. You may want to purge your home of unhealthy food sources that lie in wait for those weak moments. Ask your local organic grocer if there is a farmers club you can join, an economic way to have organic produce on a regular basis. While you may usually prefer to do things on your own, this day's tasks may be better done with another person. Combining your ethic of hard work with another person's creativity and skills can make you part of an unstoppable team. Don't be too quick to dismiss this option. You may be pleasantly surprised at how well you can work with another person towards a specific goal. Open yourself up to this possibility. The essence of this day will lend much strength. You have reached a point professionally where a busy start to the year on the job front is over, but the next step up professionally doesn't come until next month. This is allowing you to take your foot off the gas without losing any momentum, but without the pressure to move things up a gear just yet. This means that even though you are moving into the new working week, this shouldn't get in the way of a chance to embrace the sun's first full day in your sector of adventure, travel, learning, and discovery. The professional and adventurous side of life's fence will run on parallel tracks for months to come. Venus' departure from your relationship sector over the weekend has taken a lot but not all the focus off your relationships, which will be evident as the moon makes its monthly visit to Cancer. This first visit since the dwarf planet series began her deep dive into your relationship needs and priorities has her at odds with the moon today. This might expose any balance issues between your personal and relationship needs. Our eyes in the sky. In the early hours of the morning, the Cancer moon aligns with Chiron in Aries, heightening our emotional sensitivity and prompting a defensive stance. Approach important meetings and conversations with this heightened sensitivity in mind. If someone inadvertently says something hurtful, recognize that it may not be intentional, as their thoughts may not be in harmony with their feelings. Following a day marked by challenging communication, consider dedicating your evening to a tranquil and restful time at home, engaging in activities like reading a book or watching movies. Feeling misunderstood can be particularly grating, making it difficult to tolerate the behavior of others towards you. This is not the most conducive time for social interactions, especially given the constant irritation provoked by others' words. If possible, delay planned visits and meetings until you feel more positively disposed towards those individuals. Utilize this time for self-reflection and personal sorting. When it comes to financial transactions, exercise patience and take the time to contemplate your decisions. Obstacles may hinder a smooth handling of matters, and despite a desire to make purchases, it is advisable to postpone them for a more favorable outcome. The recent departure of the moon from your income sector has enhanced your financial instincts. Despite the absence of planetary activity in the income sector, a positive aspect with influences on the job and career fronts provides clarity on financial issues, facilitating more strategic decision-making. Given the interconnected nature of income, work, and career aspects, it is prudent to adopt a wait-and-see approach or at least keep your options open, especially with the approaching full moon in your work sector over the weekend. Your company is sought after, and your good mood is widely appreciated, making you well received by others. Your laid-back and relaxed demeanor easily facilitates new connections. Engaging conversations become significant, drawing you in. However, be wary of potential distractions from an insistent third party that might sidetrack your focus. The prevailing atmosphere is gradually easing, and although it takes some time for lingering disputes to fully dissipate, you find yourself approaching important matters with a newfound sense of relaxation. This allows you to savor moments of quiet relaxation with your family and close friends. Not only is there a mental relief, but your physical well-being is also less burdened by stress. If possible, treat yourself to indulgences such as a massage, a relaxing bath, and nourishing, healthy food. While your emotions play a significant role in your life, it doesn't necessarily have to negatively impact your relationships. In fact, your open and kind approach makes it unusually easy for you to connect with new people who appreciate your genuine nature. Be mindful of your fitness routine, as your enthusiasm for recreational activities might lead you to exert excessive pressure on yourself. Balance is key. In financial matters, exercise moderation. While you may currently feel content, it's important to weigh the pros and cons, especially when considering lending money. Be cautious and avoid being swayed by people making unreliable promises. Documenting everything in writing ensures not only a peaceful night's sleep but also safeguards your assets. Recently, the moon returned to the intuitive and imaginative part of your chart, aligning with the sun's entrance into your financial sector 2 days ago. Forming a friendly aspect to Saturn yesterday and now connecting with dreamy Neptune, this monthly visit concludes on a positive note, boosting your financial confidence and imagination. This occurs just as the spotlight shifts onto your financial situation and money matters with the sun's recent arrival.